Alright, what up, y'all? Planet of Fake, Supreme Consciousness here. And this is not even a new video of a man being kicked out his own pool. He believed that the city of Indianapolis was a place in Indiana. And anybody that follows my channel or follow me know that Indiana is a foreign company and the city of Indianapolis is a foreign company. It's impossible for somebody to live in. And the reason that states and cities are companies because they know that it's illegal for one man to own another man, but it's perfectly legal for companies to own a man or a woman or people, especially when people are miseducated and tricked into believing corporations are physical places, which they are not. And you should know that by the US of A, not the US is A. So let's say state means places. United States is America, right? Let's substitute state for places for the ignorant people that believe state means place. United Places of America. Does that make any sense? Let's also change of to is, since people believe the United States is America. The United Places is America. Doesn't that even sound stupider? So imagine all the people that believe the United States is America. What would that make them? Would that make them fools or make them look stupid? But anyway, state doesn't mean places. State means corporation. So let's use my definition as a substitute for state. United Corporations of America. Makes sense, right? People are living in 50 separate corporations wondering why they'll never unite. You see how ignorant that is? But anyway, this man is not American. I could just tell by his rights. One, a police officer approaches him at his own pool, starts speaking to him. He waives his right to remain silent. Remember, police have to have a warrant to arrest you. 99% of the U.S. is a citizens give the police all the evidence they need to charge them. Since police are corporate agents, any interactions you do with them, the city or the state can charge you. Remember, companies charge people. Real governments would simply judge a man versus a man. You understand? But people are ignorant. Let them live in their companies. Number two, the man, after he answered the police questions, he called the manager to confirm that he lived there, and the manager could confirm that he lived there, but still pressured him to answer the police's question. Now, what business makes an American waive his right to remain silent? Not only that, the manager asked him to leave the pool based on not cooperating with a woman claiming to be a police officer. And he waived his rights. He waived his rights by talking. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to help the police investigate you. That's the number one problem with U.S. is a citizens. They always help the police investigate them, which is the dumbest stuff in the world. And this is why jails are filled with millions of black men that couldn't even tell you what a state or city is with a receipt. I'm going to show you with a receipt that the city of Indianapolis, like all cities, are companies, not places. With that being said, black mother, black father, please explain to me and your children at the same time, how are they or how were they born in a corporation? Because y'all so smart. Alright, what up, y'all? There was this video of a man being asked to leave a pool in an apartment he rented. So I'm about to show y'all that cities are corporations, and he believed he lived in Indianapolis, or whatever the case may be, Indiana, which is a company, not a place. It's pretty hard to live in a company, but let's see if I can find it. City of Indianapolis. You see this? Revised ordinances, rules of order of the Common Council, whatever. This ain't even the one I originally saw, but they all are the same. Now let's see. Yeah, this one is kind of garbagey. Yep, this one right here is garbage. Look, city government, that's not constitution. City means company, so that's the corporate government. Yep, these are all just the titles. Not the titles, but the credits. Look at this bull crap. I'm about to go to another one. Cause they got all this bull crap before we even get to what we gotta get to, so hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna bring you to this one, University of Illinois Library. Nope, this isn't it either. Hold on. Alright, so here we go. This is the city charter for Indiana. I guess they scanned it. Look, city charter. This is official. You can't top my receipt. This is how I know people ignorant and big traders. Alright, let's read it. This is what created what that young man believed he lived in. Another man's writing. White people wrote something on paper, and that's how you create a city. So those buildings you see on America, they're not a city. Those are just buildings on America. This is the city. Be it enacted by the General Assembly of the state of Indiana, that all cities, do you see this, ignorant USA citizens that don't even know what a state is? All cities of this state, which had a population of more than 100,000 inhabitants. And remember what I told you, they call you inhabitants because you're inhabiting their fantasy company, and that's a word they use for animals, inhabitate. This is your habitat. You see how they stripped you of human rights? Shall hereafter be governed. So they're telling you, this piece of paper is going to govern the people that's pretending to live in our company. Yep. Governed by the provisions, or I must have skipped something. 100,000 inhabitants as shown by the last preceding United States. Not United States of America, United States, foreign company. Census shall hereafter be governed by the provisions of this act. Remember, they call it an act because you're pretending that the city is a physical place. Any city falling within the scope of this act shall be and continue to be the same legal corporation. What did it just say all the cities in Indiana are? Legal corporations. This is why you're foreign corporate citizens that don't have American rights. And I'm going to break down and show you with the video how this man is a foreigner based on the rights that he waives. So, look, is the same legal corporation as heretofore subject to the same liabilities heretofore incurred and possessing the same rights which have heretofore accrued, all bylaws. Bylaws are corporate laws. They're not real laws. So when people in the city of Indiana go to jail, Indianapolis go to jail, they go into jail for corporation laws because they are corporate foreign citizens, not Americans. I don't care if you understand. I don't care if you don't understand. You're a USA citizen if you don't understand. All bylaws, ordinances, regulations not consistent with this act shall remain and continue in full force. Guess what? This is unconstitutional, so this doesn't apply to Americans. You see how they leave room to wiggle out? But anyway, I just proved that the city of Indianapolis is a corporation. Any city, you see that? Any city falling within the scope, legal corporation. Stop playing with me. Planet of Fakes. You are the fakes. With that being said, what you heard and saw was the content. For additional content, click the link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, comment. Hit the bell, visit my community wall, and if you have time, go to www.amor-eka.com/TV. That's our Planet of Fakes 2. We are the new umbrella. Planet Up.